Hi there, welcome back to the Human Wellness Journey. My name is Sarah Carter. Today's day 14 of our meditation challenge for 2024. And I want to speak a little bit to this aspect of meditation that can show up as resistance or reluctance or other emotions that feel lower vibration, that feel not how we want to spend our time, not the kind of, I'm trying to break away from too much of this idea of good and bad or putting judgment on it, but some of the emotions that don't feel good to spend time in can come up as resistance to meditation. And I want to acknowledge that as part of the practice, especially if you're new to sitting meditation. It's really a practice of being with yourself, hanging out with yourself, doing nothing, no distractions, just you and that time. And so what comes up can be physical, emotional, energetic. It can be any layer of your being that has a resistance or positive sensation, any sensation to the experience. And what about those negative sensations, and should we expect them, and how do we deal with them? So today we'll use some meditation techniques to help with some of those challenges, and also just know that practice will provide space for you to hang out with yourself and get through some of those things that come up in the beginning when maybe you haven't done this much or you haven't done it before, and so your stuff, your baggage is there, and we haven't put it to the side yet and let it go enough to create space for meditation in quiet. So let's get started. Thanks for being here. Take a moment to get comfortable on your seat or lying flat. And today, let's rest our hands, one palm on top of the other. And you can choose, maybe go with what feels abnormal. And then rest your hands face up, palms up in your lap. Take a moment to stack your body over your hips. So sit back a little, find an upright spine, uncurve any C action that you might feel, and open through your chest. Melt your shoulders down your back. And as you arrive in your space, take some time here with breath. Observe from the top of your head to your toes. See this as part of the practice for today, part of the time you spend with yourself. Physical, emotional. When I think of energetic sensations, it's really things I can't put another name to. I like to visualize this as still giving my mind two tasks. I'm observing my breath constantly, and I'm taking myself on this journey, visualization, mindfulness, meditation. And find that lift through the crown of your head, as though you're stacking all the joints of your spine. Feel open through your hips, relax your legs, sink your feet down. And then right away send down a grounding cord. And this is one of our techniques for managing emotion, sensation that we are uncomfortable sitting with. And so sending that as part of your visualization in your mind's eye down your grounding cord. That cord can look like anything. Cord is just a word. It could be any sort of downward dropping momentum that has an end to it. I like to picture a chain or a rope, a root. There's a lot of different visualizations. Once you're there, begin to give detail. Maybe send it all the way down into the earth's core, or perhaps send roots out along the surface of the earth. And as you spend time in your visualization and with your breath, observe the different parts of your body. And now that you've set up your grounding cord, at any point during your meditation, you can use this to move through discomfort or resistance, the urge to stand up. And just sit with that grounding cord for a couple more breaths. Next, we'll build a river of light. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture a riverbank and pick a place along the river where you can see more of the river. So you can see it up ahead or down below you, and visualize not only the bank, but also the river as it snakes along. And once you have a vision, maybe it's somewhere you've been or somewhere completely imagined, begin to give it detail. What kind of plants are growing there? Do you see any animals or insects or movement? Any colors? Use your breath to stay with this. If discomfort arises, send it down your grounding cord. And begin to fill this river with bright light. It could be yellow or orange flowing. It could be white or no color at all, just a vivid brightness. And then notice an area of tension or discomfort in the body. And as you feel that discomfort, send brightness from that river right to that place. And notice how it opens the area, relaxes tension of the brow and scalp. And at any point during your meditation, you can draw on this river of light to give and receive so that you can move through discomfort and resistance. And next we'll introduce a word, phrase, or mantra. And if something immediately came to your mind, that is what you should choose for your mantra, phrase, or word. If a word or phrase still hasn't become clear, give yourself a few more moments, or choose the phrase, I am at peace. I am at peace. And begin to move your phrase or word into your body layer. And start at the lowest part of your hips, the base of your torso, your root. And move the word or phrase up along your center. See how it feels as you rise up the abdomen. Up the chest. To the throat. The face and head. And then bring your attention back to your breath, your body. And scan your body up from your head down to your toes. Notice the physical sensations. And bring your awareness back to the room you're in, the space you're in. Hear the sounds, the smells. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And rub your hands together gently. Build some friction, some chi between your palms. And if you've just washed your hands recently, rub from your chin all the way to the back of your head and scalp. If you haven't, hold your hands about an inch away from yourself and do the same motion. Up the face, top of the head, down the scalp, 2 or 3 times. And then slowly, as you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. So we used a few techniques today. You used a grounding cord. You used your visualization of a bright light. River is a lovely source, but you can use any visualization that comes to you. A bright light in nature that you can receive and give to. You can receive and give down your grounding cord to earth. And this is a way of giving and receiving in a bright light, healing light water sort of energy. You also used your breath. So breath is a way to calm the mind, the nervous system, and allow your body to forget that you're meditating and forget to think and just stay focused in that observer role. And then the scanning of the body. Body scan's a great way to arrive, to get into the posture, to relax yourself. So you find an upright position where you are engaged, but no unnecessary tension or energy is being used. All of those are great techniques for combating resistance. If we just arrive to our mat or our cushion and close our eyes and try to notice the breath, it can be a challenge. Adding on layers with mantra, with the movement through chakras, all gives you a bit of a framework for your time hanging out with yourself. So you could think of it as, the board game that you're gonna play together, you and yourself. And so using a little framework can be a way so that it's not just you and yourself just meeting for the first time and just gazing into each other's eyes, or otherwise trying to hit it off without any tools. So I hope this was helpful today. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Please like or subscribe if you feel like you want this to continue. I really look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.